Karuna Social Service Society, shortly called KSSS, is the social work wing of the Catholic Diocese of Bijnor. The society, which was established in the year 1982, has been doing remarkable works of social uplift and development for the last 31 years of its existence. The society, with its motto of vision and mission, mainly focuses on community development activities among the poorest of the poor. Karuna draws its strength from Jesus Christ, the eternal merciful Lord and the most compassionate social reformer the world has ever seen, and it is He who continues to guide and motivate all the associates of Karuna to go about doing good. Karuna has a vast region of activities. It has most of its centers on the hilly districts of Uttarakhand, such as Pauri, Chamoli, Rudraprayag, New Tehri, Uttarakashi and Haridwar, and district Bijnor of the neighboring state of Uttar Pradesh. Ever since its inception, Karuna has been witnessing the natural fury of the Himalayan state of Uttarakhand and promptly rendering its magnificent service, whether it was the awful earthquake that hit Uttarakashi in the year 1991 that killed hundreds of people, or the dreadful earthquake that hit Chamoli in 1999, killing few civilians, or the devastating flood of 2010 in Mandawar and Kalakat that destroyed hundreds of acres of cultivation, or the tragic cloudburst of 2012 that washed a major part of Ukhimat and Uttarakashi, killing about 50 civilians and causing indescribable damage. But the most destructive and devastating of them all was the Himalayan Tsunami of June 2013 that killed innumerable thousands and rendered several homeless and left hundreds still missing. It was possibly the deadliest natural calamity the nation has ever witnessed. Perhaps the biggest rescue operation the country has ever undertaken. It started thus. Sunday, 16th June 2013. The heavy downpour that incessantly continued for hours caused flood, landslide and cloudburst. Within hours, the deluge stole hundreds of thousands of human lives and livestock. Countless houses were washed away. Thousands of livestock were ruined. Many children were made parentless. Connecting bridges were in ruins. Numerous vehicles were washed off. Several kilometers of roads were damaged. Communication communication was interrupted. People were left hungry and thirsty for days. Then there arose the fear of the outbreak of plague and epidemic. Dreams were shattered and hopes were darkened. With nothing to hope for, nothing to dream of, and nothing to build upon. Total chaos and havoc everywhere. Karuna spared no moment to respond. Right from the very first day, the mission stations up in the hills jumped into prompt action. The institutions in the diocese became shelter homes for the pilgrims and homeless natives. Fathers, sisters, and local staff spared no moment to reach to the needy. Live happenings were being reported to Karuna, and Karuna was directing the concerned people with the ways to go about in the mission. On the following day, team members of Karuna left in two groups for the most affected areas like Uttarakashi, Chinyalisod, and Badagod, and Joshimat, Ghat, Paudi, Srinagar, Rudraprayag, Ghansali, and Tehri. They left with the basic relief materials like mineral water, food grains, toilet kits, medicine, and warm clothing. Since several roads and bridges were washed away, the teams were held up midway, yet they proceeded with their untiring spirit, trusting in the Lord and carrying the materials for distribution to as many as 3,000 pilgrims stranded in various relief camps. They struggled hard indeed to get to their target.
आराम से बहुत आएगा ना तब
Reverend fathers and sisters serving in the diocese, the brothers of Samanvaya Theologate Rishikesh, and the seminarians of St. Joseph's Minor Seminary, Haldukhata, the parishioners of Kotdwar, staff and students of various schools, the entire Karuna staff and local ordinators left with packed food items and other relief materials for the victims. On the following days, many a people of goodwill came forward, extending their hands of help. Caritas India, CRS members, fathers of the Himalayan Task Force CTF, brothers from Papal Seminary Pune, students of Nirmala School of Social Work Bombay, Chai, Rupcha, Chaitanalaya Delhi, sisters and brothers from various religious congregations, Bread Noida, Holistic Child Development India, central team members of Vincent de Paul Society, doctors of St. John's Medical College Bangalore, Indian Orthodox Church, Reverend fathers from the Diocese of Faridabad, Kalkubel, Germany, Dioceses of Meerut, Bareilly, Varanasi, Lucknow, Ajmer, Gorakhpur, Rajkot, Sagar, Jagadalpur, Trichur and Iringalakuda, few religious men and women of goodwill, and many well-wishers and benefactors generously contributed towards the relief works by providing relief materials and resources for rehabilitation. The immediate assistance rendered by KSSS consisted of food packets and cooked food, dress materials, toilet articles, bed sheets and towels, nutritious food, mosquito nets, medical assistance, winter kits, tarpaulin, solar lantern, study materials and check distribution.
आपदा के समय हमें राहत मिली है, बढ़िया ढंग से मिली, आटा मिला है, चावल मिला है और जो भी सुविधा एमडीएस वालों ने हमको दी है वो बहुत बढ़िया दी है और जो कार्यक्रम चल रहा है वो भी सुचारू रूप से अभी चल ही रहा है.
Having carried out the primary and secondary phases of intervention and rehabilitation successfully, Karuna intends to expand its wings on large-scale plans like livelihood restoration, like agriculture, livestock, small enterprises, training on tailoring and tourist guide, and construction of shelter.
करुणा समाज सेवा संस्था से हमें मतलब आलू, मटर, ये प्याज के पौधे मिले हैं. हमने वो मतलब बोए हैं खेत में. जब पौधे उगेंगे तो उसी के बाद फायदा हो सकता है.
And health restoration like training on traditional birth days, medical camps, doctors' deputation, providing water purificator and sanitation. Children's education programs like child-friendly space, children's club, nutritious food, study materials, school fees, winter kits and solar lantern. In the meanwhile, we were blessed to have the encouraging presence and support of few of our guiding stars like Bishop John Vadakal CMI, Bishop Creation Mundar and CMI, our former Bishop, Reverend Bishop Leuman, the Chairman of Caritas India, Reverend Father Baby, the Provincial of Chameleon Fathers, Father Aris, President, Chameleon Task Force, Father Freddy, the Director of Caritas India, and Father Varghese Vidayathal CMI, the Provincial St. John's Province. Karuna's strenuous and sincere efforts were acknowledged by the civil body as well.
मैं निवर्तमान प्रधान कुंवरी बतवाल. हमारे यहाँ पर जो करुणा समाज और क्रितास इंडिया एनजीओ वाले उनने जो हमारी मदद की वो बहुत सराहनीय है और हम उनके आजीवन हम उनके ऋणी रहेंगे. इन लोगों ने हमारे खेत में जो बिफरे हुए थे उन्होंने हमको जगह जगह जो हम किराए में थे उन्होंने हमको घर में बुलाया और अपने साग सब्जी बोने के लिए हम घर में आए. इनकी वजह से हम अपने घर बार में वापस आए. इन संस्था ने हमको जो सर्दी के मौसम में जो रजाई दी वो भी सराहनीय है और जो भी वस्तु जो भी सामान हम उनसे प्राप्त किए वो बहुत सराहनीय है और जो कार्य इन लोगों ने हमारे साथ में किए यहाँ के वो सभी सराहनीय है और मैं इस करुणा को धन्यवाद देती हूँ. इन्होंने हमारी गांव में आकर के हमको पुनः जीवन का निर्माण दिया.
As all of you know that on 16th and 17th of June 2013 a disaster struck Kedarnath Valley and other parts of Uttarakhand too. Caritas and Karuna Social Service Societies has worked in livelihood sector especially, in which they have provided some agricultural support, some tools, seeds and biomanures to the affected farmers. In this particular work, I again appreciate the role of Caritas India and Karuna Social Service Society.
And finally, a mark of honor from the Chief Minister to Karuna for its timely intervention, prompt action and continued assistance.